See here, I gotta make sure I'm broadcasting. Using the NVIDIA thing again. I am gonna adjust down the volume because I noticed the other day. Looks like I gotta adjust it all down. When I watched the video, it was pretty loud. How did my media get back up? I'm sure that rebroadcasted. Alright, so we got the Ebony Barracks, an old quest to go back to the ship graveyard in Act 1, and Solar's temples. So I think I'll go back to Act 1. Which one is this? The graveyard? Well, that's odd that it would do that. Not sure why they've got me coming back here.
God bless you on this fine day, Exile. God has any moment now. This holy.
I left the voiceover loud. Hopefully the gameplay is not loud. It was loud on the test. Now this is a timed one. The other broadcast was a set number of enemies you can see on the top. Like Diablo's treasure chest for a time duration you kill enemies. Except in this case it's actually protecting the relic. The relic has its own little health bar. Go. Oh, look at that, so close to level 5. Hopefully we'll have another run-in with them. Yeah. See, it's got the outline. The filter has the like blue-green outline. Tells me it's gonna give me a chromatic orb. So you pick it up. Some legacy stones up. Yeah, guys, I try to avoid politics on my broadcast, but this shooting in Virginia is really troublesome bother me. You know, something's wrong with our country when people think that it's okay to shoot people from the opposite party. Somehow that is a viable solution to political differences.
I cannot carry this.
Just, I don't know. It blows my mind. Oops, I keep forgetting I moved the hotkey so to make it easier. Alright, let's see if we can squeeze some more junk in here. What is that? Oh, just a level 35. You see, I got a bunch of legacy stones. The odd thing is, I could have sworn that I actually did this quest for Fair Graves. What's this power give me? Oh, additional resistances. That's nice. I could have swore I did this. Maybe this is something new to cruel gameplay. I don't know. Because I remember doing this. Why do you bang the ground? Bang the ground. Because I could have sworn I did this, like the quest where he asks you to find the all flame and you bring the all flame back to him. And I remember doing it. That's the crazy thing. And it's difficult. I mean, I know it's some of the optional quests, but this is not one that I remember skipping. Challenge complete. That looks like Cabin Wraith. We don't want to go there. do some research. I was playing yesterday. I had 4 of the level, I mean 3, yeah, no, 4 of the level 50 stuff. And, you know, the flask, and it didn't combine to the next highest level. I don't know if they stopped that. Okay, we're gonna get our mace damage through here. So we'll get 12, 32% plus multiplier, and another 20 makes 52% plus, oh no, that's critical strike chance. Oh, okay, 12% damage, 20, and 20 is 40 and 50, and then the last one is accuracy, critical, and elemental damage. So it's gonna buff him up quite a bit. So I don't know if it, on the higher level flask, if it takes a different formula to get the stuff, but it appears to. Superior, grab that bad boy. I'm hoping for the next phase here to try to get a 4 or 5 slot piece for Earthquake. Buff Earthquake's damage up. Lightning penetration. I need that for one of my other tunes.
Frankly, I would have been surprised if you hadn't recognized me. Yes, 'tis I, Captain Sigmund Fairgraves, wave-tamer, pirate bane, and conveyor of civilization to barbaric lands. So what am I doing here, apart from blowing my own bugle? I'm marooned, languishing, thanks to a pair of pretty blue eyes. Stuck fast in the filthy mud of Rayclast, thanks to one sultry little slave girl. I liberated her from the flesh pits of Trathos, and she repaid me in full with sleight of hand and swift feet. Turned the coat of my first mate, took my hard-earned all-flame, and with it the wind out of me sails. Find my all-flame, I beg of you. Until I feel its warmth again, I'm trapped here, high and dry, until the sun's final setting.
Here, we'll listen to the.
I hunted the vagaries of a near-forgotten myth to a shattered cathedral in the Inner Empire. I took the all-flame and encased it within a lantern of pure silver, the only element it seemed incapable of consuming. Oh, the all-flame does many a marvelous thing in the hands of one who knows how to harness its power. Oh, banish any thoughts of using it for yourself. It would burn you alive.
Yeah, a little. You know how I'm full of useless tidbits. One of them is, don't want Prisoner's Gate, is the silver, and how silver came to, oops, wrong button. I think the entrance was up that way. There's the Cave of Wrath, yeah. Since we got legacy coins working real explore over here. But anyhow, back to silver. Silver is a natural killer of bacteria and germs. And our old ancestors, they didn't understand, you know, back then what germs were and how they operated, and but they knew it worked. That's why silverware was made out of silver at one point. Today it's not, you know, because we are much better care for the food with refrigeration and food inspections during growing, you know, garbage from being produced, though it's not helping much these days. We're consuming garbage. And because they didn't understand how it worked, you know, the scientific portion of it, our ancestors gave silver mystical powers, and that's how in stories silver came to be what killed vampires and werewolves, because they were evil. And of course, for a long time, they thought disease was, you know, a demonic spirit. You know, and, you know, I mean, the metaphysical realm of thinking, it's not really that far-fetched. Metaphysical people say that what we think manifests, you know. And so, if spirit was to attack you, that it could utilize, you know, sickness and disease and germs. But that's how silver became the silver bullet, the silver that burns demons. Come on, get up here, attack that guy. Foul flame blast. Wow, that's pretty cool. Something like that might be cool for AutoCast, cast on hit. For extra DPS. That's the one thing you gotta be careful of. Shield charge. If something's in your way, like this is, and you try to charge, your guy just gets stuck and charges the wall. Which, you know, when it's a big object is easy to notice, but when it's a small object and, you know, you can't see what's blocking, you can really wreck up your play. Because if it can block your shield charge, then there's a good possibility it's going to block your other AoEs that are coming out. Huh, that's pretty cool. Getting into some of the advanced skill gems. Tomahawk. That bad boy. Oh, that was a colossal hybrid. Grab that. Hybrids are basically energy and nanopods together.
I cannot carry this.
He can't carry that. Let's see. Wrong button again. Val Flame Blast. Stick that bad boy over here. Don't know if I can really make room. Doesn't look like it. Looks like I'm gonna have to port back.
Can I help?
Yes, you can, Unity. I'm selling you this stuff, and I want goods in exchange. Alright, so I get Sacred Hybrid Flask. I'm running out of room because I haven't been playing my alts, so I haven't been consuming my goods. This is a support order, but this is a Val. Right now I'm just putting all Vals in the same stack. I don't have any of this guy's companions, so forget that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... let's put this stuff away first. Oh, yeah, look at that. We got those. I think I'm gonna get rid of all my low level. I think I'll hang on to the 40 pluses for now.
Can I help?
Hoping to get the special tabs down the road. Oh, what are these? Oh, Mystery Lake Stone. How about that? I mean, now I gotta find out how I got it. I have a feeling it's a certain amount. Okay, so there's 2. 3 gives me 1. And then another 3 gives me another 1. So it looks like every third one you get a stone. Oh, I think level affects it too. So if I take, to maximize it. Why is it giving me back another? That's interesting. So no matter what you do, it's still the same level. Yeah. Okay. I thought it would at least give you a chance at a higher level one, but it doesn't. That's a nice ring. See, that's 10%. Not 10%, I should get rid of it. But,
Can I help?
Show you what I was talking about here, about quality. Tabs, it's not too bad, it's like 17 by the time you get them all. You go to account features, and regular stash, premium stash, they're really not that worth that much. Basically, a premium stash just allows you to name your, your stash tabs for $1.50 a tab, which is really expensive. And then see here, the extra stab is $3, but for $4 you get the premium stash, so you save 50 cents, but still $4 for a tab that you got a dollar extra for a tab you can name. Stash tab bundles, now that's not too bad. $15, and you get 6 stash tabs versus you're saving $3 essentially. But that's not the best. There we go. Your divination tab is $5, and it allows all your cards to be stored. 5,000 of each divination card can be stored. That's a lot. Premium quad stash tab, I really wouldn't buy it. It's just a big stash tab that holds 4 times the space of a regular stash tab, but it doesn't make sense to do that when you can get 6 of them for that price. So it'd be 6 times the regular stash tab. So that's just, if you're not thinking, you'd buy it. Essence stash tab allows all your essences to be stored for $4, so that 9 and $7.50 at $16.50 currency stash tab. And what that would allow you to do is everything you see on this page, all the currency items would be stored, and all my divination cards would be stored, and all my essences here would be stored. And I think these are considered currency too. So almost this entire tab would be stored. And more importantly, not only would it be stored, it would have an upper limit of 5,000. That's enough, guys. Stop it. Shh. Alright, so we gotta go to the flooded depths. I mean, we gotta find the offlane, I'm sorry. Just head straight there. So I don't know when I'll be able to afford it, but that's what I want to get. Because I can see playing alts having a truckload of those. I wonder what that is. That's pretty cool. Is this the cave? I can't remember. Yep. The Cavern of Wrath. I'm pretty sure this is where. Oh, Graveyard Cave. Oh, wrong cave. I wrecked it up. Alright, the ship is, that's where it was, that's right, it's the ship. And you can enter it from both sides. Yeah, here we go. Now we gotta find the offlane. See, when you're using Earthquake in this game, when you first get Earthquake, you can't cast like I am now, where you're chaining the casts together. Oops. But you can, where's my Earthquake? No, up here. Yeah, less duration. once your last duration gets up there, you can see here your earthquake is now lasts for 0.82 seconds. So basically, when you drop your earthquake, it's and the 0.8 seconds go by, you can just chain it. But when you first get it, until that support gem levels and cuts down the duration so that the earthquake fires off quicker, you're just recasting. You're not casting a second one, if you know what I mean. Any one of those threes is a tough combination. And an earthquake, and you just basically chain casting them. Pretty darn tough. Guys that whole lot earthquake. There's the all flame. Ta-da! The odd things, it's probably because of my meds that mess with me. Most of my subscribers know I'm on disability, and so sometimes I don't remember clearly, but I honestly remember doing this quest on cruel difficulty, but I honestly could not have done it. Oops, that's right. Climb the little plateau.
My Allflame, my blessed, damned Allflame. Oh, you want your moment in the firelight now, do you? Unfortunately, necessity is what it is, and for the Allflame to give life, it must first be kindled with life. And since suitable kindling is in short supply around these parts, I have little option but to make do with what I have, namely, you.
What a jerk,
Please
huh?
understand that as a gentleman of honor, it pains me greatly to do this. Hard times call for hard hearts. I'm sure, were the circumstances reversed, you'd do precisely the same.
The Karui remember you, Fairgraves. Your death will be much celebrated.
Yeah, they want me to go to Lion's Eye. Oh, trying to use the tilde. Gotta get used to that. I changed it, but I keep forgetting I changed it. I don't know why it does this. Every so often,
Graves was a good man,
it's laggy
a
coming
fine
in the lion's
explorer.
eye.
He opened the door to many a new world, for better or for worse, usually for worse when it came to the natives. There's some peace in the knowledge that he now rests where he should. Let's not speak of Fairgraves again, shall we? He was an inspiration to many. 'Twould be a shame to spoil a good hero.
Oh, look at that. Like passive skill point thingy. So, give ourselves another passive skill point. And we're going to get more critical strike chances. Sell our garbage off to the girl here. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Vault this garbage. And they want me to go to the flooded depths. If it, I can't remember where the flooded depths were. Yeah, there it is. That's it. Alright. Feels weird playing the game with the sound turned down. Why am I picking up lag all of a sudden? I don't understand that. Look at that lag. Look at that big old spike. Sometimes when it gets laggy like this, I have to move off. I don't want to do that because the way the video end up with a broken broadcast. Might make this quest here kind of like last quest of this broadcast. If this, especially if the spike keeps up. The latency's holding pretty steady. Oh, Onyx Amulet. gem support Jimmy's level. I didn't miss anything, right? Oh no, right here, this tunnel. Looks like. Goes higher than 11. Forget what it goes up to. The gold ring. Well, that's the ledge. We don't want the ledge. We want the flooded depths. Sure, that's where we're at, right? No, see, that's the ledge. Okay, so flooded depths is going to be off from here. Another exit. There we go. There's the flooded depths. There's a big Uggy in here we gotta kill. Gotta kill the big Uggy. So here's another little known tidbit. Those are laid out. You will always find the exit. A little known fact. Nice leech. So it doesn't mean that you won't hit dead ends, but you'll always find a way. Why left and not right, I don't know. I have to research that. I forget, it was a TV show.
I cannot do this yet.
Seen it, and shortly after seeing it, I was playing Lord of the Rings online at the time, and their festival came out with a maze, and everybody was getting lost in there. And I went right in there and I tested the turn left ideology, or ideal, whatever you want to call it, and it worked. Yeah, I found dead ends, but I found my way out of the maze. And to the center, got my prize, left out, and everyone's like, how'd you do that? At the time, I was the kin leader, so I passed down that information to my kinship. In Lord of the Rings, guilds are called kinships. Because at the time, the prize was pretty cool. It's still probably the same prize. You know, most veteran players already have it.
Return to the dirt.
They had the big keg item you could put in your house. And when I say big, I mean big. It was pretty cool looking. And you click it to interact with it, and the screen would go black, and you get this message saying you woke up here and teleport to some random location on the map. And you woke up here not remembering the night, and your pants are gone. It was fun. Oh, I must have, yeah, I killed everything here. Explored it, blah, blah, blah. Finished the quest. Inventory. Port back.
You managed to kill a granddaddy crab. Pity you couldn't lug it out of the caves for us. Could have made quite the chowder out of it. Ah, no matter. We've got one less reason to fear the dark, and I've got one more thing to thank you for.
Oh man, look at this. I can't believe I passed that crap up. They say it's optional, but really, is it? You know. I mean, I just got 2 skill points for picking up those 2 optional quests. So, don't believe the label optional. Do all your quests.
Be careful.
This guy, look, fancy outfit. Look at it. Kind of reminds me of Diablo. Diablo. This mask is cool. All right. Drop these in. See, these have limits. See, level 52. But they're not talking about your character level. They're talking about the map level. Because, let me bank this and I'll show you what I'm talking about. We got a double on that one. That one. Vault the stuff. Whoops. Oh well. I can buff it up in here. So you take your orb of chance and you drop it on the amulet. Didn't get it this time, but there's a small chance you can get the unique, which is a really tough amulet. Vault this crap. Alright, so if I hit the tab button to pull up the big map like this, and you can see the little zone we're in, but more importantly, up here you get the information. Right now, there is no level information because of where we're at. Let's turn off the overlay here for the latency. Alright, so we'll return back to Act... Well, actually, yeah, we'll return back to Act 3. We'll work on Act 3. Solaris, the docks, and the Ebony Barracks. They want us to go to the docks, sever the right hand. That's the yeah, you can't get there yet because the bridge is blocked by the barrier. Swig of Hope you can do, and then Solaris is there, so you can head here to the battlefront, go to the docks. Get the other 2 pieces, I'll show you here. Got the ribbon spool and the decanter, and if I remember right, they're used to open up the bridge or the passageway in the sewers, one of the 2, I forget which. Eventually it all gets open. Sorry about the noise. Alright, so you see here in the top right, monster level area 50. So your legacy stones out. I'm out. I should go get some new ones. That means they have to be level 50 stones. It's always good to keep them active because you get plenty of them. So we'll look here and we'll try to find our lowest ones. 42 is too low for now. 40 is too low. 43 is too low. I think pretty much 44 is too low. What they really should sell is a tab for these monsters, but because they're all level dependent. probably isn't very practical. 46, 54, that's the current one. 60, that's a really high level one. 60, we'll do that there. 53 there. 55, 58, let's get 60-ish, 53, 60-ish, 56, it's a little bit higher. 60, 60, 56 is still high. That's 60 also. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, 52. Use that one up. Another 52. Try to use the lowest ones first. And a 53. Okay, that'll help. And put them in there. Now, pop back here. Now when I hit the tab button, you also... Oh, it won't in this zone because I've already been here, so it's not a new zone. But you can, I think, control click this. And control click here. And you can say, I want a new one. Right? And it'll reload the zone. And now your legacy gems are in play. See? Which is pretty cool, really, if you think about it. Now you can work on your legacy gems in addition to the quest. So basically, when you got your legacy coins, I call it a gem, up and running, you basically just want to knock out the whole area. These guys together here. Because I've got the legacy gem. Without the legacy coin, sorry, I'm calling it a gem. Without the legacy active, then these won't occur. The only way these activate is for you to step right onto the spot and open up the tab.
I cannot do this yet.
Basically, you just want to kill these void creatures past the gem. Go all out. The more you kill, the better the chance that the loot is found in the void boss, which usually has some really nice loot. There it goes, it's floating. So, that one is actually a little weak. Normally you just get blasted with stuff. Wow, fork skill. I didn't know that existed. Pick that bad boy up for my alts. Good. I'm building Scion class. Scion's the class that you have to unlock. You have to get to Act 3 and rescue. Once you rescue her, it's unlocked. However, if you don't relog, you cannot play her. You have to relog your account for the flag to apply, and then you can play her. So if you get her and you unlock her and you go to play her, it won't be there. So don't panic. Just remember you gotta relog. And Scion class is nice because she starts in the middle of the passive skill tree, making it easier to mix and to get to what you want faster. So it's pretty cool. So I'm trying a build I've seen online. Like I said, it's pretty complex. I'm still following builds before I start doing my own thing. It's basically one of the lightning skills. It's not just straight up magic. It's also considered projectile. If you look at the skill description on the board, you'll see it. See, like, for example, gotta use that button. See vitality, aura, AoE, heavy strike, attack, melee. See it at the top. I can't move the cursor. Shield charge, attack, AoE, movement, melee, and that tells you what it is. And there's a spell skill that's also a projectile called Spark, and basically it just launches these sparks that bounce around until they hit an object. But if you add the passive support for penetration to it, then they don't disappear after they hit it. They keep bouncing around until they time out. And then you add the support gem to increase the duration, so they bounce around more. And then you can add a support gem to increase the number of projectiles, so you got more sparks bouncing around. And then I just seen that fork one that I didn't know about. Add that, and they have even more projectiles bouncing around. And I've seen the gameplay from a upper level character, you know, and man, it was just crazy. The whole screen is full of sparks just bouncing all over the place. And then you attach things like life leech and mana leech, get those up and running, and then the sparks basically heal you and supply you the mana that you need to keep going. It's pretty sick game, really. I don't know how it is against bosses, but as far as farming, it looks unbeatable. It really does. So just walk into the screen and just launch like nobody's business. Cast, and boom, the whole screen's wiped out. And if you do get hit or take damage, it doesn't matter because you're leeching and all that stuff comes right back to you.
I cannot do this yet.
I just have a small leech with this one here. Cursed enemies grant 2% life and 2% mana. And it's pretty huge. The more monsters I'm fighting, the more indestructible I am. Where I really have a problem is fighting bosses. You see, first of all, these guys can barely damage me. I'll cast it again and then watch my health. Boom, full. Just like that. But when you got a passive on it, where all your skills are leeching, it's crazy because you don't have to cast anything. Hi guys, I knew you were going to spawn. Gather all these guys up. So, one thing I can see I'm going to have to do with this guy is continue to build his consistency. One-on-one with a elemental boss, he really takes a pounding. But if the boss summons ads, leech those damage because they just can't phase them. Sorry, what, honey? Peel that up. Why? Did you finish it all? Then why are you taking the top off? Okay. Hang on, guys. Bought a thermos today for drinks. Oh, you got a whole bunch left, Linda. And bought it from Speedway gas station / convenience store, and it was pretty cool because it's $6 for the thermos, but the first time you buy it, it's call it comes with a free fill, so you fill her up, and then after that all your stuff is discounted, you know, so when you go to get more freezy, oops, I'm going to be on the other side of that, so when you go to get more freezies or pop or whatever, you can fill the whole thing, and it's a monster. It's like 40 some ounces. 60? 60 what? 64 ounces. I'm wrong. My wife corrected me. 64 ounces, and you can refill it for $1.29. And this week it's on even more discounted. They're having a special. We can refill it for 84 cents. So I can put my Mountain Dew. It's icy cold. I just love icy cold drinks, water, pop, whatever. But, because I got a free fill for buying it, I bought my wife a nice little freezy. Nice little action. A lot of XP coming in there. There's nothing down here. There might be something. I think this goes out. I think it's like a pier. Oh yeah, here we go. Senior Captain Hooves.
Now there's a familiar face. Before you say anything, yes, I did try to kill you. Inexcusable. I allowed pragmatism to overcome honor in a moment of desperation. Please accept my deepest apologies. And what do you say? Can the two of us make a fresh start? Marvelous! Now, as you've clearly noticed, the All-Flame has given me another respite from oblivion. Alas, it's a partial success only. I am neither man nor spirit, living nor dead. A state that comes with some rather frustrating restrictions. I know we've only just been reacquainted, but to put no finer point on it, I need your help. Interested, are we? Oh, splendid! In return, I have a gift or two that I may bestow upon you with a click of my translucent fingers. All you need do is furnish me with a crystal decanter and a juicy piece of fruit. Two humble items that remain agonizingly out of reach for a man in my peculiar situation. Will you look at that? The decanter spiritus. As exquisite today as when I found it all those years ago. You may fault the man, but you can't fault his craftsmanship.
Alright, so we have to get to Imperial Gardens, but you see this bridge is blocked and the way's impassable. So, and this is the, if you look at Ebony Barracks, it's here. So both these two quests that are optional are blocked because you can't cross the bridge, and the sewer passage is blocked. So that means our only other option, whoops, just click, is to go to the temple, Solar's temple. Travel to Solar's temple. Actually, how far away are we from the entrance? That's the question. I know the portal is way down on the other end. On the other map. We're not that far away. We'll run down. Because if we port, unless we get a new map. Oh, that's right. I forgot I got my legacy stuff up. So you probably need to explore the docks and clean it out. Make sure I don't miss out on my legacy stuff. Watch out for that. That's till you learn the mobs in this game. There's mobs that will freaking explode upon death like that. Definitely my elemental flask was up. Here. Pick that up for my ult. Oh look, we got a talisman. Fire, increased fire damage. And we got another one. 2 chances with a decent one. Alright, ring ding ding ding. Check here. I think I gotta alt tab out. I don't think it'll affect the broadcast. Alright, so there for the right. Yeah, rolling these two, and then I think that branch is going to be done. This build's pretty good. I might, let's see if I can add it to the description. It may not be the ideal build, but it's a really good build for getting to know the game, I think, because it's pretty tanky and durable, but still has okay DPS. I mean, it's, you know, it's not rock the boat DPS compared to my other builds, but it does okay. Ooh, superior majestic plate. Oh, look at that. 4 red sockets, too. Grab that. We're going to buff that bad boy up. Here we go. Here's one of our breaches, see? Get these guys? Oops, they got them. I'm kind of sucky location. Sucky, but they really like that, grab them. If you don't grab them, then the loot won't come out.
Cannot do this yet.
Something like that. You want to get aggressive. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's definitely something to take advantage of, because this guy is okay, one thing I noticed too, guys, sometimes, especially with the breaches, when you get a ton of loot, where these appear are kind of like telescoped from the object. See how far away that is, and that one is. If you hit Z, and then Z again, then you'll be able to move closer to, move a little bit faster. Sometimes where the object is lined up with its tag. Picked up that little garbage piece there. Alright. So if you see your guy running like 10 yards when you thought he was going to run one, then you do the reload, you know. I'm sorry, what, my love? The lamp? Oh yeah, it's pretty, honey. That lamp looks like something out of a 1980s film. Nothing. I'm just whispering I love you. So if you watch the video, you'll hear it. I love you, Linda. Hopefully. My map didn't time out. The maps, like here in the Battlefront, all maps last, see, timed out for 8 to 15 minutes. It seems to be a variable, but it's no big deal if it times out. You just end up having, you can clear it again. See, so because of it,
I cannot do this yet.
you basically just clear the zone if you want. I mean, I don't have a silver coin thing up. That's probably one of the more valuable. Probably, so far, what I've seen, the two most valuable legacy coins is the zone will contain a silver coin, and what's the other one? Oh yeah, his name Barandis or something. He's a rich guy. And if it says it'll contain a Barandis chest, you definitely want to clear that zone, because then you get your Barandis coins. And if you run into Barandis, you have a 1 in 5 chance when you have 5 zones. So, you know, odds are pretty good you'll run into him once every coin. And if you do, he'll barter the coins and give you a pretty good item. That's how I got this bad boy. I think all he does is give away uniques, so it's pretty cool. It should be empty. There's our way point.
I cannot carry this.
Uh-oh. Like, bam. Bammer, whammer, jammer is full. What am I gonna do? And there is no way to force anything new in there. That force support. I can't wait. It's gonna be pretty uber. I was thinking about using her as my you know, complete beginner's tutorial
Come over here.
in the beginning for y'all. Prehistoric claw, circlet, the wands we wanted to play with. Oh, that's already an omen wand, though it's blue, so you can't really upgrade it. Trapper's mitts, Crusader helm, but it's only got 4. I don't want to waste my gems on it. 74. I don't think it's really worth it. Oh, it's 36 int, so no, definitely not worth it, because I'm not an int character. Dash these. Oh, see, Rampage is another fun one to have. Is every time you kill a string of monsters, your guy just goes nuts. You get all these uber buffs, things explode from you, and all that other stuff. Oh, I got a physical, 22% physical damage. I had one here that was 29, but I think this one actually ended up being stronger, because here's her 29, and right now that's at 2903. If you switch it, it's at 2941. Wasn't that much more, but I sacrificed in order to get the accuracy and the global crit and the extra armor. That's a new Talisman. And you gotta look at the level. This is Talisman Tier 1. So, kind of really want to room here. That's a tier 1 talisman itself. That's another tier 1. There's this thing called a stone circle that will appear. And when the stone circle appears, he'll take 5 talisman, but they got to be different. Like this one's increased mana, that's increased mana, so you can't have 2 of the same. You have to have 5 different ones, like fizz damage, fire damage, and attack speed. Those 4 would work, and but this wouldn't act as your 5th. And that's another fizz damage. So you got duplicates. But anyhow, you talk to the guy and you barter that crap, and he opens up like a portal. Well, not he, but the stone circle opens up a portal, and this monster comes in, and you get a chance at fat loot. Imp dagger, that's a cell. This is a special one. Like, I can't wait to use that one. Immortal Call, I'm going to put that over here for the future. Yeah, that's not going to help my guy. I think I accidentally sold the wrong thing. Oh well. C'est la vie, friends. C'est la vie. That's 34. Pop that in there. This. See, that's where the currency stab would be nice, because these would all stack. And then if you hit shift click, then you can pick the amount you want to pick up. And put 10 over here. And then we're looking for armor to get this bad boy up. Sometimes I'll use this piece here, and other times I won't. I actually got multiples of those, so back to second stack. Oh, I'm really building up chromatic orbs since I've been using this filter. Alright, so look at your essence, and body armor, avoid cold damage when hit, cold resistance, fire resistance, maximum life, maximum energy shield, cold, minions have increased life, avoid lightning, that adds dexterity, maximum life, and fire resistance. You can add 18 to 22 strength, and 1 to 4 physical damage, reflex damage, maximum life, and maximum energy. So what I do is I hit C and I go to defense, and I look to see who's lacking. Like cold resist is down to 44%, lightning's 56. I tend to run into lightning more than anything else, so I think we'll look for the lightning resist one again. I know these are minions. That's avoid lightning damage. Fire resistance. Well, maybe I don't have lightning resistance. It doesn't look like it, does it? 6 to 11 cold resist. 18 to 23 fire resist. And 12 to 17 cold resist. We'll use that one. Let's see what we get. 495 to 408. Cold resistance, lightning resistance. That's nice. Increased stun and damage. Lose some chaos though. It's a little tricky. When it gets tricky like that, I like to save the old piece and see how things work out. Put it back here in 4 for the time being.
Come over here. Stay out of the shadows. They bite.
Of course, we got to do the look-see now. See what it looks like. Yeah, it's pretty cool looking, isn't it? I mean, it's not uber, but still, for free armor, it looks pretty decent. Alright, so now we're back to cleaning up this say fire is probably the most important when lightning and cold. Very rarely do you see actual chaos damage. The current stage of the game exists, but you know, it's one of those things where only a few bosses actually use it. So they say the best thing to do is keep a set of gear for chaos resistance and just swap out when you actually run into a boss that uses chaos. So let's see where we're at. Home button. Where do we end up? 70, 60, and 75. That's pretty good. Wife made some taco meat. She got us some white corn tortillas. It's gonna be eating good in this neighborhood today. Check it out. There's a one skill. It's a fire gem skill. Or red skill, call it. I don't care either way. But if you attack somebody and they die,
Return to the dirt.
I was thinking if I had something like that on autocast, it's pretty sick. You know, because then while you dropping the curse and the buff, and they're attacking you, your guy is dropping that, and then anytime you do explode earthquakes, it'd just be a chain reaction of explosions. I think it'd be kind of cool. I think that
Yet.
crap, try to get them elemental damage support. And it's a common gem, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. That's nice. But I already got tons of them saved up. I got another birdie thing. They drop like crazy in this zone. Got enough for a piece of armor. Don't know, you know, in Cruel I haven't gotten to Act 4 yet. I didn't want to go back and cash it in. I don't know if the level affects the armor or not with the divinity cards. Oh, and the other thing is too, when you first start off the game, you get ancestral gold, which is that bad boy right there. But as you progress, eventually the ancient ancestral gold becomes available. See how, and basically the ancient has the slam, so he does slower hits, but he turns into an AoE. See what I'm saying? So it's worth switching out. Solar's Temple.
This is the eternal way, pretty and lifeless.
I don't know if I have everything I need for this. I thought I had to have 3 items coming in here, if I remember. I may end up having to come back here. Gather these little fine tapestries over fun, just drop chests and whatnot. Drop it right off. That's a hybrid. Oh, I didn't want that. Wrong button. Oh, maybe. But I'm not gonna. Because it's 53 to 67. It could turn out to be a little bit higher than that. Better. Onyx. What was. Oh, enfeeble. Curses all the targets in the area, making their attacks and spells less effective. And that's a common gem. Really need it. Must well pop back, clean out the inventory.
Come over here.
There's my other talisman. Let's see, put the multiples over there for now. It's got 2 Emperor's Locks, 2 Carrying Crows, and 4 Carrying Crows. And another ruby flask. There's some special recipes for those flasks. I'll have to look them up. Cheats. And no luck. It's okay. I don't know if I have straight up damage. I think I drew this very small, like 4 to 5. It's 4, 5, 8 to 9. Huh? It's ready? Alright. I'm just gonna use, I call them pairs, the Orb of Alchemy. See what I get. Up to 135. That's not half bad. That one you can turn off. Thanks, honey. I like the little light. I like that little light. It's cute. But I don't think it's worth switching out because one needed to do a lot of work on the sockets. And I'd lose that big old accuracy rating buff. So I don't think it's worth switching.
You're right. Stay out of the shadows.
I told you, look, it's level 50, and I'm 56, so that helps make it easier. But he does pack a pretty decent punch. From what I was reading online, though, you really do want to try to quest going until you get to the like end game. You know, once you play this first 4 acts, and you're in zones, and so you get diminishing returns on your XP. So I've been trying to keep it moving ahead. With legacy stones active, and you have to make sure you cash out of them. Oh, look at that! Some rare uniques, they call it. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's an RGB. Let's see what we get out of that. Those graves. And the coloration's weird, but 74 armor, 10 to all resist, 15 movement, 10% elemental damage, 1 additional curse possible. That's pretty nice. Let's see if it affects damage. It's a 28. 28. So basically it won't affect it, but it does give you a lot of resist. An extra 10% across the board. Socket, so I'll have to do some socket work to it. Some more here. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we got a party. I think level 2 actually has a waypoint. I'm not sure. Actually, you know, I was talking about the Scion. It's interesting to see. Still has to be there. I'm imagining she will. Unlock it or anything. Just damage. Ornate mace. And it's another 53 to 67. See how it still says guarded by? It means one of the guards wandered off on me. See in the gold circle? And now it's gone by. And full loot that way. Still says guarded by. Monsters you have to kill wandered off when you powerless.
I cannot do this yet.
Wrong button. You can sneak in and grab the shrine. Ooh, mitts. I think that's the first time I've gotten that good. Statues, oh my god, do they have a lot of health. I actually died fighting one, even though I'm tanky, just because he had so much health, and he was an elemental. He kept casting fire spells, and he just freaking spanked me. I got him down about 80% of his health, down to about 10%, but I ran out of pots, and he wasn't summoning no ads, so I didn't have any generation capabilities, you know. Couldn't fill the pot. What little I leached off him didn't compare to the damage he was doing to me. So that's why I said, man, I gotta get my resistances up, and if I can, try to get my leech built up. Alright. Did I miss a turn?
I cannot carry this.
I think I can go with this and this, and I can pick up that bad boy, and probably pick this one up too. Oh no, that's a wide one, so no, I can't pick it up. I try to take back as much as I can. Yes, even though I got a lot of scrolls, I try to save them.
What's up?
That one, it's definitely, I gotta work on it. I need the extra damage.
Stay out of the shadows.
Damage, but
They bite.
protection. Some more freaking tier 1 crap. You know what, I think I'm gonna get duplicates out. I just don't have the room to be hanging on to a bunch of duplicates. We got a new one here. Laboratory. red, I mean green, red. No, orange, red, orange, blue, and blue, red. And then this one, that's the forger. Number of sockets. You can get 3. And it's already linked. That's good enough for leveling. Actually, you know what? Let me see if we can get a little bit more. 2, 3. It may be limited to 3. 1, 4. Nope. Alright, so now we got that. Plenty of these, so we can get 4 reds. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, wrong button. Wrong. There we go, 4 reds. And hopefully we can link them together. Oh yeah, talk about lucky. Look at that bad boy. So now I got added fire damage, ancestral ward chief, let me see here for support gems. What do I have? Iron grip, splash, knockback, endurance, charge on melee support. Iron will. That's a trigger. And more bleeding. And iron grip and iron will. These are just skills, so we'll go over here and I think wrong person. In this zone it's
Yes.
Clarissa. And we'll see what she's got for sale for support gems. Blasphemy. That's a curse. Burning damage. It doesn't do any burning. Penetrate fire. Chance to ignite. 43% skill duration. We don't want that. We want increase skill effect. That's a good one. Now the totem will last 18.2 seconds. Oh man, that's awesome. Reduced mana cost. Increased damage, fortify. Let's see, I got fire damage, we'll do fortify. So now it does all that, look at that. That's pretty tough for an AoE skill. Oh, dummy me, I could have sold there.
Hello.
What was I thinking? Alright, so we get these guys, and we get these guys, and this guy.
Stay out of the shadows.
And,
They bite.
Let me double check.
Mate.
10%, that's worth keying in.
Stay out of the shadows. They bite.
Alright. That totem's freaking packing a punch now. I mean, it was before, but it's practically going to be OP. Watch this. That's pretty cool. gems are leveling up too. That makes a big difference. I was thinking gem levels affect the DPS. I actually gave up like 50 call it physical damage, and for +1 to gem level because it gives more armor, but it actually increased my DPS because gem level is much stronger. Yeah, see, I thought there was a waypoint here. And Lady Dahlia. Oh, yeah.
You are not a cockroach. Strange. Inundated with cockroaches I am. Black ones, forelimbs, nasty, spiky things. Are you spiky? If so, my ribbons will pluck your spines. Malachi liked spines. Liked my spine. Pretty spine, bejeweled and bountiful, enough to make an empire weep. Do you weep, not a cockroach? I do. Tears are infinite. Why, on this very day I found a new reason to cry. What is that you have, not a cockroach? My ribbons full. Those black ones wanted them, my ribbons. Wanted to wrap the city in black ribbons. Now they are my ribbons forevermore. Forevermore. I hate forever. I could tear happy ever after from bards' bleeding tongues. You're still here, not a cockroach. Oh, gratitude, yes. I should give you a token. Token? What token? This? Is this to your liking?
Yeah, and we get undiscovered stuff, index decks, and gold. I take the amber.
The cockroaches will come again. They want the twist.
See if we get
That cockroach emperor. The other bugs shout his name. Revisius. Cross the river, squash the emperor cockroach in his nest. The bridge. It is barricaded. That spawns a tricky question. Questions. I asked too many questions. Chit has told me so. I asked where it all went. Our feculence. He made them show me. Under the river. The sewers from this side to that. Filthy, fetid tunnels like a rower's cloaca. A black place. Crawling with the undying. Once beautiful and arrogant gemlings. Now the foul waste of the empire. Fitting, isn't it? Apt. I like you, not a cockroach. I like that you listen. It would annoy me if the Undying murdered you. Formetic sulfite. That's what you need. You have some already. You are a resourceful umbug now, aren't you? Give it to me. I was all eyes and ears when Malachi worked. I will make something of your formetic sulfite. I will forge an infernal talc that will bring the most furious of light to the undying darkness.
Excuse me, guys.
A dash of arcanity, a pinch of insanity, a whisper of profanity, and the infernal talc is now ready.
Alright. Wrong button again. I'll put that in there. This is the internal laboratory. Oh, okay. This got, yeah, it's got area.
I awoke. Feverish and barely conscious, I set to drawing these maps through the sable hours. By morning my fingers ached, my eyes burned, yet still I found no rest. The reverie commanded its rendering. The reverie device now stands completed. I've placed the first of my maps within its receptacle. I've taken my maiden voyage into nightmare. I know now that which sent me this precious gift. It knows me, expects my return. It would be foolish to disappoint. Malachi. I awoke, feverish. Feverish and barely conscious, I said.
Go away. I think that's, oops. Gotta get used to that key, where I use that one item at. Let me see if there's any clearing that needs to be done in here.
Tear down the walls that imprison the mind. That is what the gems do. That is their true virtue. The moment my fingertips brushed the cool, silken plains of that vast gem, I felt it. My skull ached as if its contents were burning, pressing against the bone, searching for a way to break free. That night, once the wine had dulled the pain enough to allow the onset of sleep, the dreams began. I have not been without them since, nor would I be. Every spark of thaumaturgy that I wield, every device that I forge, every creature that I transfigure, I owe to these lessons cloaked in nightmare. From whence do these precepts hail? Certainly not the mundane grey between my ears. I possess only one reference that bears faith, translated with unquestionable clarity by that idiot savant, Isius Perandus, the beast. Duriani of the Vow knew the truth. Soon now, so shall I. Malachi.
Ooh, look at that. Sacred hybrid. That's nice. Let's see. Dexterity. Oh, dexterity. Wow. That won't help my guy. I'm guessing that's where I put that one thing. I gotta learn. I'm gonna retrain myself. I guess I could have popped out almost the port. The waypoint, I mean. I wasn't thinking.
Still breathing, eh?
No, actually, I think I'm gonna take a break. Eat and all that good stuff. And then we can try that later. Okay, so this is level 50. I don't know what you get if you use 3 of them, but we'll see if I can. I may not even be able to.
Mate.
Nope. Let's see. I gotta look that up. Something's going on with level 50 flasks. So I think before I play, well, let me grab it so I remember, so you guys can see it. Can be used in the Eternal Laboratory or a personal map device. I guess you can get a personal map device, so it must open a map. Alright guys, I will talk to you. See you later. Bye-bye. Stop broadcasting.